Hi, this is Yogesh Chabria, and these days I have been seeing a lot of billboards, a lot of ads coming in for gambling websites, gaming websites all over the world. And sometimes people ask me, Yogesh, is it good to gamble? Is it bad to gamble? And I am nobody to pass any moral judgments. And I never tell people what to do if you observe, because I believe once you have the awareness, you can make the right decision. If something comes from the external, it's not true to yourself, but something which comes to you from within. But I'll share a small story with you. This is from the Mahabharata, and it's a very beautiful story, a very powerful story, and you might get your answer from this. This is the story of Yudhishthir. So Yudhishthir was the eldest brother of the Pandavas, and Yudhishthir was considered to be one of the best people of his time. He was honest, he was committed. If he gave you his word, he would complete his word, he would not go back on his word. He was very trusted. But there was one thing he had within him, and which was he had this deep love for gambling called dice games. He would love to play dice games, and it was gambling. And one day, the Kauravas, that is his cousins, figured this weakness within him, and they invited him for a game of dice. And in the process of the game of dice, the house cheated, the other side cheated, and he kept losing everything. He lost his money, he lost his army, he lost his palace, he lost everything till in the end, he bet his own wife, and he lost that bet too. And his wife was about to be stripped naked in front of everybody. And it's a very touching story, and if you read it, you'll have tears in your eyes, because think of a man who bets away his own wife. You know? It's a very, very challenging sort of thing, and it shows you how a man who was so upright became a slave, a victim of an addiction, which was gambling. And that's what happens, whether it is gambling or any other sort of addiction. If you're addicted, if you're a slave to alcohol, so many things are there, endless number of things. You lose your own inner awareness. You don't know what you're doing, and after you have done it, you think, oh my God, did I do that? Somebody told me that in a particular place on Diwali evening, some people gamble, and this person who was very wealthy, he was a very wealthy business owner, lost his entire business in a single evening, which had taken several generations to build. He lost generational wealth in a single evening. And along with gambling, there was alcohol, and the next morning he couldn't do anything. He regretted it. So whatever you do it with awareness, because when you bring in awareness, you realize what is right and what is wrong. And if you get a chance, go ahead and read the Mahabharata, a beautiful, beautiful epic. And there's so much to learn from these stories. These stories don't tell me or you what to do or what not to do, but they bring out our own internal awareness, our own internal faculties that help us make the right decisions, because I believe each one of you has this deep internal intelligence within you. All you need to do is tap within and realize the beauty of life. Take care, have a beautiful evening or day, and I shall see you soon.